Yes, welcome on Kenny Mullins.
Kenny boy, how are you, my friend?
I've missed you boys.
You seen me this morning, didn't you?
Aye.
You seen me this morning,
On your wee scooter.
Love it.
Resigned for Huddersfield because he missed the show so much. Brilliant.
By the way, this man, out yesterday, on it again this morning.
No, it was, it's been tough times over the last week or so.
Give him a hug.
As you know, I did.
Yeah, tongue slap.
I did, I'm kind of, I'm vulnerable. I feel vulnerable today. But by the way, what about this man?
He's still looking great, Nick, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Been back in it, I've been back in the gym last 2 years since I came back up, aye.
Nah, you can do that. He's a much better Nick than Faddy, I'll tell you that.
Is he a better player than Faddy?
Oh, Faddy was a good player.
Oh, that's a great question, by the way.
You could score a few, couldn't you, Kenny?
Faddy's a better player.
You knew where the back of the net was,
He's a better player.
I don't know, by the way.
But
Technically, but I'm not. I'm talking about all in game.
Wesley was effective, but he was a good player. Better player.
Who the better career? There's a good one.
Oh, hey, him and Faddy, top notch, innit? But he knew where the back of the net was.
Faddy sat and watched a lot of games, eh? Faddy sat and watched a lot of games.
He was trying to take number 9 off me for Scotland.
And he crossed the divide.
Striker, mate. You're a 10.
Go and play on the right wing, Faddy, leave me up here.
And he crossed the divide, which was unbelievable.
He's ready for the Celtic Rangers game.
He's ready for
He's ready to meet the Union Bears in a car park somewhere, look. You'll get leather.
I made sure I sat here.
Can I give you a shout out to Paul, the guy?
If you want to interrupt him, you can.
Aye. What a man. You like see the boy Paul downstairs?
Fucking top notch.
I was talking to you, nib on your ear.
Who?
Paul.
Nib on.
Nib on his ear.
Paul the painter?
Aye. See this morning, made sure I sat this side, so that was...
So that was
people
in.
could see it.
Aye.
Ready for the game.
He's green streeted up.
Ready
for a pagger.
We've had a wee bit of tussle already about the game.
Aye.
Have you? What, down in the office?
Aye.
Who came out on top?
He said it's going to be 5-0 Celtic.
I know, he says that all the time. He talks shite, man. He says that all the time.
I'm a bit nervous.
I can sort it already.
I'm already.
So you're just enjoying life now, I can tell.
Absolutely.
You need to make, never know when it's going
See,
to
when
end.
you get to my age, my stage, you've got to just enjoy it. You know, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah, that is a beautiful day.
And I had a beautiful day yesterday. My family, I was out with all the family yesterday.
Where'd you go?
All the McGee's. I was just up the West End.
Mark.
Your wee place as well. We had a couple of wee Guinnesses. And,
Oh, Guinness?
nice, it was lovely. So it was. It's just nice to be with everybody. And again, in sad times and all that. But brilliant. I'm loving life.
Did you hear?
This is good.
No, not at all. But Lewis just seen this morning that Juve and ACF bidding war. Imagine a bidding war with they two.
Is it?
I wouldn't say it's not a bidding war. Listen, he just he's enjoying himself. He's not going anywhere for the next 2 or 3 years.
He is going somewhere.
No,
2 or 3 years?
He's just enjoying life.
Too good.
Summer he'll be away.
100%.
Kenny, I get into trouble.
Stepstone FC ball on you, mate.
I describe his, now because he's learning Italian, I describe him as being fluent in Italian. No, obviously he's not fluent, but he's got a good gist there. My wife has been caning me for the last fucking couple of days about it. No, because he's not fluent. To me, he's fluent.
Fluent in you.
Una birra, por favor.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Por favor, is that no Spanish?
Is that Spanish? Spanish. He's signing for Madrid.
Hey, I don't give a shit. Just give us a fucking beer.
Yeah. I need to say, sorry.
No.
Can't believe he's left Huddersfield then. Bottom of the league, took it up to third. Good form.
Honestly, mate.
Strange decision, wasn't it?
And listen, it happens. Football's crazy. 18 managerial changes in that championship already. I think 4 teams have had 3 gaffers this year. It's mental.
That's
But listen,
bonkers.
clubs make decisions and they'll have to stand by them. You know, we were disappointed, but listen, it is what it is. You move on.
He's good,
Onwards and
isn't he?
upwards.
The Foz man.
He'll be back in. I've absolutely no doubt about it. He's, for me, he's a top coach, top manager as well. He'll find his way back in. He'll need to find the right fit. You know, he was doing an incredible job in really difficult circumstances. So you see it from behind the scenes, what he was dealing with on a daily basis and how he was dealing with it was really impressive. And then when he gets alive on the training pitch,
Mate, he's easily the most enthusiastic man I've ever met about football.
He's super positive.
Oh my God, mate.
Met him actually at one of your games this season, he was great.
He's so, even when he comes on, he's so
He was buzzing
enthusiastic.
about you boys. I went and I told them they're doing a good job and just to keep going and blah, blah, blah. Some boy.
He's a hero.
I think they're all, a lot of you guys know it yourself, you're all top coaches, but it's managing. managing people, managing.
Oh,
and
it's
so
hard
that's
graft,
isn't that Kenny?
It's different. There's different things. That's why
Managing
when people
people.
go from coaching to management, they say, I mean, it is different. You've got to, it's not just managing. It's like you're right, managing people. It's your players. It's your staff. It's managing above. But how he dealt with it was really impressive, and I've no doubt he'll be back in because he's a top boy and he deserves it. And I think he'll get his chance in the summer.
Well, there's rumours he's getting the Grosvenor Sports job, which is the biggest job in football.
Faddy actually loves this offer, doesn't he? Double the odds for new sign-ups, Kenny, with your first £10.
That's why he's not here today. He's betting on. He's using that
He's a
offer.
baby
the full
Grosvenor,
day.
isn't he? He's going round the whole of Britain to say that offer to them, isn't he? By the way, just to let you know, see the coaching.
He's trying to get wee better votes on that offer, isn't he?
He's disappointed with that, but can you believe 2 bounce games in a week? I've been beat 2 4-1s in a row. You ever seen that in your life?
So see, because it's coming to the end of the season, we're trying to get ready for next year, and we're trying to see the 20s who are in the last
Are you
year.
preparing for next year already?
Trying to make it. So I want to see the 20s.
So already-
So I gave him and Brothers a team.
So-
last week it was him and the goalie coach again. Brothers and Dale a team. This week I flipped it. I said, right, you and Brothers go together. Dale and Ryan Conroy go together. Last week his team got beat 4-1. This week
Common
his team
denominator,
got beat
isn't it? It's a common denominator.
Honestly, see the first year when you're winning, but you're up there, brilliant.
Well, you winning 1-0, like?
We're up 1-0.
All right.
But see after you
And then he went 10 at the back.
aye, we sat right in.
Just
But see when you start getting beat, you see yourself sinking. You don't even know what to do with yourself. I'm telling you.
I say no cut out for it then. You need to adapt.
No.
You need to adapt. Like, is Halliday still doing the 20s, no?
Andy still
Is
did
it?
the 20s.
Do you-
He was up Thursday.
Is it?
Him and Robbie had. But Andy's actually been called up for the Celtic Legends game.
Right wing.
I can't, but I was going to bring it up.
Have you heard of it?
I heard Rod Stewart's playing or not. Rod Stewart's been trying. Rod Stewart.
Playing what? The guitar? Okay.
Oh, he's playing. He's ahead of Slaney. By the way, Rod
shambles, by the way.
Rod Stewart's ahead of you.
Did you know he played for Celtic?
Yeah.
Slaney?
Rod Stewart?
You
Did you know
wouldn't, you would, see now kids growing up now, they wouldn't because there's a Legends match at Anfield, Celtic Legends v Liverpool Legends. Now I wouldn't ever expect it called up to that,
gutted.
but he's been called up to play.
No, but I says to him, I'm playing at a better time, a better standard of play, innit? More successful time in Celtic's history. They qualified for the last 16.
Has there been any one?
He beat Barca.
No. Has there been any one? No.
That 13-year-old or stuff.
I feel for you, by the way.
He'll
mate.
go down, still go
Have you
down.
been asked?
What age is Rod Stewart?
I'm not going to ask.
You're not get asked.
I'm not going to ask. Come on.
What age is Rod Stewart? And he's ahead of you.
He's playing the wing, isn't he?
There's nothing short of embarrassing.
Me and you'll go down, me and you'll go with Liverpool.
Do you remember his era? Do you remember him playing at all?
Nah, no, not so much.
There you go, mate. That's that.
It
Tells you everything.
Not so much.
Boys, I'll be honest with you, I'm feeling it already.
Can you feel the thunder?
I'm genuinely feeling the thunder. It's not my ma's arse for before you say it. But genuinely, I'm starting to feel it really early on, Kenny. And we had that wee discussion.
Nerves, that.
about
It's
it.
nerves, that.
As usually it does, it's always the weekend, but the build up. As a player, Kenny, is this. Did you ever play in a cup final?
Aye.
Did you?
Did you ever
play in a cup final?
played in a Huddersfield Cup final.
Old Firm Cup final.
Right, what time's it? 11 o'clock, right? Time for a beer.
Yes, tell boy.
Yes.
Get
An
it
Old
down.
Firm Cup
We
final,
lost
Kenny.
I am nervous.
League Cup extra time. Darnell Day and Aidan McGeady.
Fact that Dan O'Day scored a winner against
probably hurts you there.
that's probably the worst final I've
That
ever
hurts
seen.
you there, man.
It was some header.
So it was, I know.
Brilliant header. That was disappointing that day.
What day did the nerves start if you're a player in this game and you know you're starting? What day did the nerves start? Thursday probably?
I don't know. Maybe
In
the
terms
day
of training preparation?
The day before for me. The day before.
Right,
Just
so
kinda
the day
build up
chilled
to
a couple of
it.
days before,
Aye, pretty much, aye.
But
Different.
in terms of fan, when do you start to get nervous? Now?
Usually the build up, you're all excited and you're getting at the big licks, aren't you, through the whole week and then you start to pipe down a wee bit at the Friday, Saturday, the lead up to the game. I'm feeling that the now, really early on. I think it's because it's a final though. Because you see after the game you can't even go, we've got another shot at it. That's it. They pick the trophy up, it's remembered. So we're off feeling it, I know. Even the ma, the dad, the whole family are starting to hit us.
Ginger. Oh, ginger pubes. You scared me last week with that, by the way.
They're gone.
Are you still
shaved them.
Are you got the game?
No, I want to watch it indoors.
Will you watch
Are
it?
you?
Yes.
Aye.
Are you one of them that'll just sit and enjoy it, or will you look tactically and...
Nah, I'll watch it. I'll just
Enjoy
watch
it.
it.
Uh-huh.
I'm no. I mean, I will be watching it and I'll be thinking, oh, they should be doing this. You should be. No, but I'm there to watch it and enjoy it. Well,
about you?
hopefully enjoy it.
I'll be watching it with one of my boys.
The one that's not getting the fuck out your house?
Aye.
Dan?
Dan, he's gone, by the way. He's
You've basically called him a man-child on the telly, mate. No wonder.
And his teammates and his amateur team are absolutely fucking
Battering
killing
him. Good.
Battering
He
him.
deserves it. Get out of the house.
And you
You little leech.
You better yourself, mate. You better yourself. Aye. So
You better yourself, mate.
Aye. Aye, can't say that. So I'll watch it. I'll watch it with my boy, your Natalie. So I will. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm dead nervous. See what you're saying to Kenny. You know, see as soon as that Livingston game's gone, I'm focusing right in that cup final, man.
As soon as the game last week was done.
Aye.
How do you see it going? How do you see this game playing out? How do you see sort of Beale going for it, or?
I think it's going to be two teams that are so confident. Celtic are at the top of their game. So are Rangers playing really well. They're going to go for it. I think it's going to be a cracker because there's going to be goals in it, and I think
0-0 in it.
Aye, no.
I know, because you always talk up games and all that, but I just think that the two teams are in a great place, a good place, and I just can see them going hammer and tong at it, you know. And Celtic are favourites, quite rightly so, but you know, if you're a Rangers player and you're sitting there and you're listening to all the pundits and all that talking, does that not get you up for it? And so I can't wait.
You know Beale, Kenny, how do you think he'll approach this tactically?
I don't think he'll be focusing on him, on his team. Obviously, they've got to respect Celtic because I think they're further ahead in their kind of journey under Ange. Mick's been in what was that 4 months now? I mean, he's got an incredible record. Only 2 drop points to Celtic at the game at Ibrox. But he'll be focusing on his team. He'll respect Celtic for that. They've played each other. Had a really, really close encounter at Ibrox a few months back. So they're two teams that know each other. Like Derek says, they're two really, really good teams. The differences are minimal. I think Celtic as a team, I think what we've seen of them under Ange, they've hit higher heights in terms of how they attack. Mick's still looking for a level of consistency for his team in their performance anyway. The results have been great. But it's a great game. I can't wait for it. I really can't.
Your mum and dad will be going out to hammer and tongue all week just in build up.
The Celtic strips on, wouldn't they? You love that one.
So Rangers are capable of getting up to that level. Celtic have been at a level. Rangers can get there, you know, and that's what's so intriguing. That's how I'm dead excited about the game. Nervous, all the stuff that comes with it.
Are you a wee bit worried though, because the last game at Ibrox, Celtic never really hit those heights, maybe the first 10-15 minutes, but they never played their usual, no style, but didn't hit that sort of top form.
Was that just lucky that day a wee bit?
I think Rangers did. If Celtic started great, then Rangers did.
So is there worries that could happen again for you?
No, because I think since that game, Celtic have got better and better and better. Was that just after the World Cup when they first came back? Is that right? Would I be right in saying that? Because I think the team wasn't set. I think Jota and a few of the sort of your main ones hadn't been playing, and they didn't play in that game. So it was a wee bit mismatched. I think Foley
because Jamesy played the higher.
Rightly so, he should have started that game, but I think just as times went on, I think Celtic will be right at it. Kenny, what I wanted to ask you, have you spoke to Beale since him come back to Rangers?
No.
Have you had any dealing with him, even when he was part of Gerrard's back?
I've spoke to him a few times, and I think like everybody, when you listen to him and you see how he speaks sense, he knows his stuff. I think he's really, really clear on how he wants to set his team. I think you even seen that when he went into his first job as a manager at QPR. They're sitting top of the league.
Yeah.
Like for a long, it's a tough league, and they are since he's left. They've kind of fell down. Listen, they weren't in great form probably just before he left either. But that's the Championship. But he had them right up there in the playoffs, probably punching above their weight, to be honest. So he's impacted that team. He clearly impacted Rangers before he left when he was Stevens' assistant, and now he's came in and 14 games now, 13 wins and a draw. So he's in some fantastic form, and clearly, like Derek says, he's getting the best out of the people. He's getting the best out of the players that are in the building. Guys like key players, Kents, Moreloses, Taverniers, Goldsons, McGregors, Jacks, Lundstroms, Kamaras, all these guys that are key players for Rangers. They'll be happy he's back, and I think you can see that in the performances.
That's a great point he's making, because obviously he knows some of the boys and all that. And now that he's come back in, the key players, he is getting Morelos. You know, we've had a go at him. I've had a go at him.
Quite right, aye.
You know, but he's starting to get the best out of him, isn't he? And Kent.
But I think they'll be happy.
He's a different player under
I think they're happy he's back. That's the thing. Like, so the minute he's walked back into the building, he's already got that relationship with him. and he's worked with them, so he knows what makes them tick. I think he's really, really big on like working out what makes people tick as well, and he gets to know them, and he's already got the best out of them. So the minute he's walked through, they're happy. Yeah. All they now needs to do is now.
I think he speaks really well and
enforce it
as well. He does. See when it's the media and all that. And what do you think? You know, as a Celtic fan,
I think he's a bit, sometimes over. He speaks a wee bit too much. He's a wee bit too much away. I think sometimes if I was playing a dressing room, I think I'll be just you can't yourself.
What do you think of the two of them? What do you think of the two of them together early in the week?
Was that? I never got to see that.
So he didn't talk. He wasn't talking. They were just getting pictures, but it was.
Was it?
Was it? They were speaking. They were speaking right next to each other, weren't they? But they weren't going.
I was expecting Ange with the big
fry
big fry up and all that. I could see Bill just a wee bit more kind of salmon.
No, he likes a fry up, mate, I think.
I just like
Bill? No, he's no.
I make these breakfast here.
I think both of them enjoy their grub, mate.
No, I just see big Ange just there, big fry up and that. Fucking hurry up. He's an totty scone, you know what I mean?
You know he's not for fucking Bailliston, he's for Australia.
Aye,
he's an totty scone.
See the last game, did Rangers, I know the first 20 minutes, but see when Rangers get back in the game and were the better team, did they get after, did they push up? I'm trying to remember.
Juranovic, wasn't it? Juranovic had a shocker, remember they kept playing Sakala onto Juranovic?
I'm trying to think how the game changed, what Rangers done.
I thought they went a wee bit more direct, Rangers. They missed the kind of like Goldson, looked to hit Sakala in the space, or even on top of Juranovic.
That was something they were doing actually on Saturday a lot. Was hitting a lot of balls in behind for Sakala. Something I think that they've needed to work at for a number of years now, to be honest, is have movement in behind.
It's a great option to have that.
Done it. Seeing Glenn Kamara was doing it, but there was a run on Saturday against Livingston. Kamara makes the same run as what Sakala was making, and Goldson tried to find him, but Kamara's actually pointing to Kent, because when he's going through between centre back and full back, he was leaving Kent free. So he's wanting to then hit the diagonal onto Kent, which again, you would rather the ball probably be at his feet. Yeah. Going at full backs, and also it was.
So is that the run with Kamara in between centre back and full back, Kenny? If Sakala stays wider, Kamara goes into that space.
He was doing it more than anybody on that side, but Sakala was just constantly looking for that ball over the top.
That's
again,
what you want,
when you've got
Sakala,
guys like Kent or Cantwells and
you want them in the pockets.
You're stretching the game. It's creating space.
Great option, isn't it? Great option.
I thought the Rangers were impressive at that at the weekend. I mean, it was a strong performance at Livingston. It's a big result as well, going there. It's hard. Davey obviously has his team set up well, but no, I was impressed with them. Listen, it's going to be a brilliant game.
Here's one for you. Do you think Ange will change in any way based on how Rangers have been playing, or will it be full focus on his team?
I think full focus on his team. I don't think Ange changes a lot. His philosophy. I think he always wants to play that attacking style. He always play for anybody in Champions League. But I don't think he's naive. I think there'll be wee bits he maybe seen Rangers where he can hurt them. I don't think it's just to say, listen, we're not going to concentrate on it.
Where can they hurt them? Where can they hurt them?
I think we win the games. They've struggled out in the wide. They see Barisic, and that's where they get killed.
Defensive, that's aye. So that's I think it's going to be key. Who's playing just in front of that back four? Rangers back four. For me, it'd be Jack.
It's hard to
the wee boy, no, the new signing will play.
By the way, he can play,
yeah, he's good,
but he's got a wee bit of devilment about him, hasn't he, as well. And he's so
they pin you right back, though, don't they, Celtic?
To plug the wee gaps, they'll let them if they're foraging forward, just to sit in.
Love that.
Foraging, great
I've never seen.
I'll tell you what, Barisic will be praying that Abada's no playing.
I don't think he will.
He'll be praying that Abada's no playing.
You don't think he would start, right? But see,
oh no, Abada's got to start.
No, because seeing that, I mean, in the last sort of month or so, he's not played any games. But see, if you're looking at a player that's been outstanding in these games,
it's like you see, he went before us last game at Ibrox, didn't he? And Abada was on the bench. He never really got the same effect.
So I think you would, but I've never seen a team with Celtic where how high their midfield go and pin them right back. I don't know how you deal with that. Kenny, you obviously more qualified than me. I don't have a clue who picks.
Why don't I ask both of you in? Who would worry you on the Rangers side?
Kent's here, especially under Bill, because he does seem to float a bit and roam a bit. And then you say, well, who picks up who? Do you know what I mean? I know it's not as if it'll be man for man following Kent a bit, but he is very good, Kent, at picking up the areas, driving at people. You have to say Sakala, because the last game he tore.
Yeah.
That's when McGregor becomes important for Celtic.
He's got real pace, and again, he wants to go beyond as well, not just playing in front.
I love that they go beyond. See what you're saying about Sakala. It's a great option, because as a defender, you don't want to be running towards your goal.
And if he doesn't get it, he still does that run and doesn't get it, create space.
When I just said that, love that, by the way, love that. What about you on your side? Who worries in the Celtic team right now on current form?
Them all.
We did see that amount of goals he scored.
Honestly, I'm just, that's a respect thing as well. because you do respect Celtic. Celtic are a very good side. They're bang on it at the minute. So you respect them all. I just love the fact, and I'm going to go back to my team, Rangers. I just think you've got to go up to that level. You've got to match that. You've got
Look
to.
at the eyes. Look at the piercing
I know,
eyes.
and do you know? And I think that's how it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So, but Celtic are flying. Celtic.
Tati's playing really well.
He's
He'd be the
seen the
one, isn't he?
midfield.
Machine.
He's a machine.
Kenny, do you think the Celtic midfield are better than the Rangers?
I do at the moment.
Right, so because there's a wee bit of to and fro.
And you know what it is though, there. It's not about them being better individually as players. I think
As
if
a
you,
group.
and by the way, it might not be this midfield, but I think if it is McGregor, Hatate and O'Reilly, but it might be Moy.
Moy, I think it'll be Moy.
Right? But it's, for me, I'm
balance as
kind
well.
of be happy about that. If it was Hatate, McGregor and O'Reilly, I just think they've played together that much as well. There's goals in them, they can all take the ball, they all work their socks off. I just think playing, like the time they've had together, like whether it's, who's it going to be for Rangers? Is it going to be Kamara? Is it going to be Raskin? Is it going to be Cantwell? Is it going to be Jack? Is Lundstrom fit? Are these guys going to be available? Who knows? But I just think they're really, really cohesive, the Celtic team. From midfield to front, and even throw their fullbacks into it as well. How they rotate, that's how they've caused Rangers problems in the past. The 3-0 at Parkhead last February and then the 4-0. They're just pulling Rangers all over the place and Rangers never knew how to deal with it. Subsequently, they have dealt with it afterwards in the games afterwards, but in those games, I've had these 2 games in the last year where they've been absolutely tore apart and they really need to get to grips with it. But Celtic are good, they're the top team.
It's always a key.
They really are.
You always think who wins the battle, and sometimes you talk about the battle, that midfield battle. So it's going to be dead in 3 years. Because Celtic are top notch in the middle of the park. There's no denying that. Kenny's obviously just pointed that out, but he's playing at the top of his game, isn't he?
Do you hear Ange talking about him in the lead up to this game, saying he's constantly driving himself to be better? He's not settling for anything. He's came in and he done great these first 6 months last year. Then he's kicked on to another level, but he's not what to stand still. He just wants to keep working and getting better. I mean, he's been a top performer. He'll be up there for probably Player of the Year awards at the end of the year, I think, this year. So no, it'll be a key battle in that midfield area.
I've got an exclusive. You know where's it he keeps his gum shield before he puts it in?
Tom Boy's, what's that again? Tom Boy's what again? Can't remember. Boyd.
It was Big Tam Danes. Big Tam Danes, all right, aye.
I'm going to, because I got a wee bit jerked last night, or twerked, whatever that is.
You got a wee bit, sorry? You were twerking on your dad?
No. You were saying that to me. No, that's disgusting. I was a wee bit, what's that? Somebody irked. I know he'd got on me. Sakala.
Somebody got on you?
The other mob. And he's called.
Is that what he called him?
The other mob. No. I did, as I said, you shouldn't act like you should be a player, you shouldn't bother you, but I just thought it got under my skin a wee bit. Now, what I'm going to ask you, do you think that was a mistake for Sakala, first of all? And second of all, do you think in these games, certain players and maybe the manager would say, listen, see you do it in the media, throw a wee bit in there and see it? What do you think, Kenny, did it ever happen with you?
I don't think so. I think he's saying something that probably thinks fans are going to like, or his fans are going to like, or the fans are not going to like. I don't think he would have ever. I mean, I used to get wheeled out for these every time there was an old firm coming about, and you just try and play it down. You know, you just need to try and play it down. Again, it's another game, even though you know it's not another game. But it's no, he wouldn't have said. He said it. It's no mistake. You know, he said what he said. You know, get over it. The game's 3 days away or whatever it's going to be. You know,
is even the media like different? Do you get more nervous in the media in the lead up to these games?
Because you might be scared what you want to say.
They're in a different era. Kenny's era and all that, or Barry's era, I mean, they handle that, no problem.
Did you not do the media?
Well, you get put out in front of you, but you didn't know how to deal with it. You know, so it was...
Did you ever say something in build up to one of these games that you regretted?
No, because it's pure excitement and all that, but I never even thought about it. I get put out a few times, but no, these guys are... They're clever, they're cute, they know what to say, they know the right way kind of...
No, nothing to give away, just give nothing away.
Just play it by the book, he's playing by the book.
I did love it though. I was dying for when Beale and Ange were sitting, I was dying for one of them just to whisper something.
How good would a wee boxing kind of head off be if they were doing that?
I think they should do that, see cup finals now, I think they should do it like the press conferences.
The managers?
Aye, it's
with their tops off?
They don't square up and at each other.
Brilliant point, I think it should be taps off. Aye, like sumo wrestling, I think it should go for it. I think that'd be amazing for the game, I don't mean square up. And all that, the false shebang.
I would love the press conference and they're on the table and the journalists are asking the questions and you do hope, I would love one of them the other day to say something. wait till I get in Sunday, something like that, in their ear, just to rile the other one up.
That
Because
would
then
be
they would
good.
start, it would get it going, wouldn't it? I think Bill might have something in him to do that, I think.
Do you think so? Yeah, he's
Bill
good.
likes to be comments, doesn't he?
I'm going to
sometimes?
say something. The players will not be the most nervous people on that pitch or in the stadium. The VAR officials. Imagine you're doing VAR for this game. The scrutiny it's been under. Massive is it?
They need to get this, they need to be right at it.
So what's your take on VAR? You
I've not
happy
been a
with it?
fan. No, I'm not. I've not been a fan for the minute. I knew we would still be dealing with all the situation. Obviously, you've got two main things. Obviously, handball is carnage.
That is carnage.
Free for all.
Hey, that's a good word for it.
I
Carnage,
think the
isn't it?
offsides are an absolute shambles as well. And it's not, again, to go back, and this is the real political. It's the ruling. It's not the referees.
It's
the
the ruling.
rules. The rules need to be
Kind
looked
of
at.
VAR's like that with handball, isn't it? Right, handball.
But that's actually what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because we're sitting here now, me and you could be saying it's a handball and it is a penalty, and you two could be saying no. Because it is the perception, it's how they actually interpret the law. You know, but it's the rules. It's no the ref's fault. It's, you're still going to get human error. Because you're still going to get human error, I would rather just, it wasn't there, and we still just hammering the refs.
Just let the refs do it.
No, just get the refs.
Who is the
That's their
referee
job.
Sunday? Who is the ref? Do we know? Who is it?
Tom Boyd.
Who is it? Tom Boyd.
If he gets
He's done one half and Grado.
Why is he
done
with
the other.
Tom? Do you like Tom Boyd?
Aye.
They're tight, him and Boyd. Who's the ref?
Who is the ref in Sunday?
Be good to
Do
get a
we
wee
know?
bit of
Aye.
information on the sheet.
So,
right?
aye.
Football monitoring board.
Football monitor.
Is
Aye.
it close? Right.
Oh, there we
John
go.
Beaton.
Oh, but by the
Brilliant.
way, we wish Dave for the best.
Dave.
Football, Cormac.
Oh yeah, of course.
Aye,
100%.
wish him all the best.
Nick Walsh. Nick Walsh is the
Right.
referee for Sunday.
We're alright. We're shooting then.
John Beaton's on VAR. You're shooting in there.
Go on, Nick. I love Nick Walsh.
Oh man.
Right, Ken, how do you see the Rangers team line up?
Well, ask him how he would line up, or just what he thinks Rangers will do.
I would do both
Right, okay.
at the same time, really, just a wee bit of adjustment.
Back four
Back
picks
four
itself.
picks itself, goalkeeper picks itself. I think the front three picks itself. It'll
Who's
be
the front three?
Kent, Morelos, and I think Sakala has to play.
Aye.
Pace.
Your midfield's going to be again who's available. I think Raskin will play. I think he needs to play. I'm really impressed with him since he came in. I think they need a Jack or a Lundstrom.
Bang on the money.
And a Kamara. I don't know if it's the... I think Cantwell will play though. I don't think he'll drop Cantwell.
Well, he
What
plays.
about
Is it three
Tillman?
midfield, isn't it?
Tillman or Cantwell?
What has it been? Has it been a sitter with two in front, or has it been two with one in
Two.
front?
I think it's really important. You've got Raskin and you've got Jack.
Is it two?
With our fullbacks,
One high.
defensively, not the
cover.
greatest, that can get back in and plug the gaps. So,
You
but
think Lundstrom's
Tillman-
better at Jack at that now? Covering the ground quickly, getting there.
Who?
Lundstrom.
I'll
He's
go with
definitely
Jack. I'll
quicker,
go
I
with Jack.
think.
I'll go with Jack.
You know, I
just like the experience.
I don't even know who I would go with. I don't even know who I would go with. I think Kamara. I think I think Michael likes him. He's one of the players, the first players I thought would have enjoyed Michael coming back, because he's been in and out this season, and he was a mainstay of that team that won the league. He was a mainstay of the team that went to Europa League final last year, and he's played quite a bit, because Glenn's quick. He's really, really quick as well, that you might not think of it, because he just kind of sits in there. He can take the ball anywhere. He can cover the ground, he can plug the gaps. I think he does a lot. Is Jack going to be fit? Is Lundstrom going to be fit? Do they want to throw them in if they're no 100% fit? But you've got guys like Raskin, Kamara, that are there who are 100% fit and ready to go. I mean, Michael made a good point as well, actually, in the ball. When was the last time you actually played a game where you were 100% and you weren't feeling something?
You don't.
I
What
mean,
about
mine was
Tillman?
back,
Has he not been
mine was
brilliant
back in
as well?
98.
Aye. Do you play Tillman?
He's been brilliant.
But see, that's a good point. See with that, what Kenny's saying about you're never 100% fit. You've always got niggles. You've always got injuries, and that's where Tavernier. You know, Tavernier was into that Hall of Fame. There was a lot of debate about that in the Rangers side and all that. That boy, what I like about him,
Never injured.
He played. No, he is injured.
Aye,
That's
but
what
I'm
we're
saying he
saying.
never misses
But
games.
He's
Never
prepared.
misses games,
It's different in this. I think modern day football. Some boys just go, oh no, I've got a wee strain, I'm not taking part. That's what I like about Tavernier. He's prepared. He play through injury and all that, through niggles and all that.
And put himself up to be shot at as well.
Aye.
So he does get shot at.
Aye.
Yeah. But there's loads of options at midfield for Rangers through Raskin, Cantwell,
Jack,
Kamara, Jack, Lundstrom, Tillman, Cantwell. There's a lot of options.
'Cause that
Again,
midfield-
Raskin, Jack and who, Derek? There's three in there.
What's that then?
Three in midfield.
So
Raskin, Jack.
I would maybe go with Kent,
Tillman.
Morelos, and he start off.
Sakala, you said.
Sakala.
And then
aye.
who's your three in
I think
midfield? Jack, Raskin and who?
I'd go with Tillman. Did I say Tillman? Tillman. I like Tillman.
Campbell was really good.
Tillman is he's only a young boy, 20-year-old, and he got a lot of unfair criticism, in my opinion. He's learning the game now. He's learning what you need to do. Know what you do is just own the ball. Half the ball.
I think if he's back,
he's tackling, Kenny. He's
Tillman,
tackling.
I
like Tillman. I do.
Good under Michael.
He's a threat as well.
Yeah.
He's a threat to set pieces as well, in the air.
Yeah, he's a big
decent
lad
as well. And sometimes games like that, we're talking about, it's going to be, and it is going to be exciting, it's going to be a great game. But sometimes set pieces, corner kicks, free kicks, he's a threat, by the way.
Right, Paul, I want to ask you, Moyer, O'Reilly, and then the front three, will it be Mida, Kyogo, Jota, or will it be Abada?
I think I could tell you the exact team now.
Right, go.
Moy will start and Maida will start.
And so who'll play on the right, Jota or Abada?
I think Jota.
Do you?
Aye. I think I would have always, I like Jota better on the left, but you did make a good point. He loves Maida against Tavernier, didn't he? Because Tavernier's sort of amazing going forward. So Maida's great pressing him early on. You've seen the goal at Ibrox, Maida nips in and scores. He'll play definitely.
Why would you play Jota over Abada when you look at Abada's record in these games?
I know it's a great question. I just go against it. I always look at what's been happening in the last sort of 6 weeks to 8 weeks, and Abada's not started a lot of games, and Jota has been. He's been getting better. Jota wasn't been right at it, to be honest, but recently you're starting to see that form coming back, and Abada's great to come on if you're needing that goal. I suppose Jota would be great to come on and all, but I would just go with ones that have been, because I feel at the moment Celtic are playing the football they've been playing. They've lifted it again, and that's the ones that have been starting. So that's what I'll go with.
For Celtic side, for Rangers side, who would you rather see line up wide right, Jota or Abada?
Sam Boyd.
I'd rather have
Sam Boyd.
I'd rather have Maeda, Kyogo and Jota than have Jota, Kyogo and Abada. I would rather face Jota on the right, Maeda on the left. That would be my...
Would you go with Maeda?
I'd go Abada every time.
Would you go Jota left or Maeda left?
Me personally, I would go Jota. But you'll go Maeda.
Aye. Yeah.
Fascinating. Right, predictions. I said 1-1 extra time Celtic. I won it with the subs.
I'm going the other way.
1-1 Rangers.
2-1 Rangers extra time.
Wow, Derek.
Just give a win.
Just lift the trophy.
Just give a win.
Lift the trophy.
He's a prediction.
Aye, a win.
No, well, give a score. Come on.
Oh, I think it's going to be high scoring. I can see a 3-2, something like that, something crazy.
3-2 Rangers.
Aye, of course. Aye. And that's not just going with that. Sometimes you got to think up. There's not a lot up. Not there by obviously, but I think
just fucking bottles smashing together up there. Monkey symbol.
It's a car crash up there, but it's carnage. He says it's carnage in my head. At the minute, I just No, it's like you. How if you win Sunday night's going to be beautiful.
A great night, won't it? Fantastic.
What will you drink? What will your be choice?
I'll fucking anything in my heart.
No, during the game, to what will you have? A wee red wine or a beer?
Aye, where I'll be, where I will be, I'll be. Aye. And I apologise for putting that red wine, that fizzy red wine, into the freezer.
Aye, that was it.
Last week I was banging it all that. Because Lewis has got a wee bit of OCD. He doesn't like mess. Aye, so I
you learned for that though, didn't you?
Apologise. No, I don't often.
What do you sit with? What do you wear for a game?
Well, by the way, I'll wear the open goals
top.
I'll put it. You saw the picture, didn't you?
Great in it,
I'll take that over with me again.
Right,
I'll sit with that.
You going to wear the Rangers strip on Sunday?
Full strip?
Full strip?
No, I'll wear the
So
open
pulled
goal.
right up?
Open goal.
On Sunday for the game?
I'll wear your top.
Right, Paul, predictions. What you going?
I've seen it the other day.
Right, where you going? Is he going to stick with
I
it?
got absolutely abused the other day.
Did you?
Oh my word, the worst I've seen. But I've obviously said it's going to be 4. I said 4-1 or something, and I've been like, so I think it'd be another goal to say like 5. So it made it worse. And then even worse, I then had a wee pop at Union Bears as well. So it was a bad fool for me to do that. But I think the final will be done in 30 minutes.
What quick start Celtic?
I think it will be done in the first 5
Wow.
minutes. I think I got to go. Do you know what?
It's not a boxing match, then.
Just forget, just other 6 just leave it.
No, do you know what? I can
sit
almost
in the
guarantee it'll be Celtic will score 2 in the first and 2 in the second. The only debate I've got in my head whether Rangers will get one or not.
You're extremely confident, aren't you?
It's no confidence actually, because
Yeah,
I've said it's
really?
not there, because I think some Celtic fans have been overconfident. It's almost right Rangers have. Can never do that in these games. But again, it's a complete educated, thought into, looked into I've looked at all the games in the last 8 weeks. I've looked at areas, and I think it just tells me that that's.
Are you looking forward to hospitality?
I'm going to start.
Hoikey-toikey.
We're getting the big boys pants on.
I'm going to start
There
with
you
body
go.
ginger beer.
That's
Body ginger.
Start with that.
Is that shirt and tie? You shirt and
Whiskey
tie
ginger
then?
beer, you like
No,
that? What is that?
You shirt and tie then?
No, just
No.
smart casual.
I hate shirt
I'm going
and
to
tie.
sneak a bottle of bucky into the game.
Good shout.
No, you're not.
Where are you going to hide that?
No trousers.
That'll slip it, that'll swallow it. That'll swallow a bottle of
would see
bucky.
Are you
Yeah,
taking
we wouldn't even know
your, are
that's
you
what
taking
you
your
do,
dad? You taking your dad?
No.
Why not?
You get kicked out of Pavilion, he's in trouble. He can't go to that game.
Can't believe you're not taking your dad.
He's London Road Cells. Right, we're on at Motherwell, your old team.
Kettle got the
Stuart
job. It's been
Kettle.
announced, isn't it? It's been announced.
Brilliant.
I'm happy
By the
with
way.
that.
Aye.
Because he's done it. I mean, it's 2 games, but you don't.
Is it a kind of quick fire just because he's won
Well,
2
you said
games
that
to give
with
a job,
Hammy.
or do you think it's been well thought
How-
out?
I think it's sensible, to be fair. I think they were lucky they had him in the building at the time
Yeah.
to kind of take over the reins for, I mean, not
Spot
only
on.
gave Stevie, they bumped Stevie up, was Stevie ready for it? When you're, ready, no ready, when you're offered it, you need to take it. It's as simple as that. It never worked out, and having Stuart there was, he's got over 100 games as a manager already. It's a different animal, you know, just promoting from within the way they did before. They're giving it to somebody who's been there and done it before.
He's got experience as a manager.
A lot of
right?
experience as a manager. He won the championship
Yeah.
with Ross County as well. He's had some success as well. And you know, I've worked with him a bit on the media work, and he talks sense.
He does
And
talk
he's-
sense.
He seems really, really clear.
He's different gravy,
Yep,
by
I
the
like
way.
him.
So he is. Very good.
Yep.
So he is. Knows his stuff.
Yep.
You're spot on, because he's got that experience as well. And you said they're lucky to have already. He was looking after, what is it, the 18s?
18s, aye.
Wasn't it? In the building, to come into that, and the way he deals with the media. And I could imagine him in that dressing room, because I spent an afternoon with him covering a game, and I went, he's an impressive guy.
Yeah.
So I said that last week as well.
He's
I
clear.
like-
He's clear and
Aye,
straight,
yeah.
you know, so they'll know exactly what they want, and you know, there's no getting away from it. Like, Motherwell were in free fall. You know, they were absolute free fall after a no bad start, which kept them away from the bottom for a long period. But now they were done there, and to go and beat St Mirren and beat Hearts, it's, I know it does look that way. Oh, you win 2 games and you're jumping the gun. I don't think that. I think it's a sensible decision, because at this moment in time, are they going to get somebody to come in to really impact that group? What we're talking about, he's been in the building, he knows the players, he's got experience in the league. Listen, it makes sense.
Happy with the appointment?
Aye, but you made a great point the other day. Sometimes, I mean, I think that was similar to Hammy, was it? The
1-2 when
great
Hammy
start,
came in,
and you can get a reaction when a manager comes in. So you maybe need.
Different people though, so that's what
No,
I'm trying to say.
aye,
It's
aye,
a different scenario.
He
You're not
tweaked
giving-
a few things, Stuart, when he came in. He's got a different philosophy. He's had a wee look at it. He's got the 2 up top.
Yeah.
But I just kind of like.
He did
the way-
easy the experience as well, isn't he? I've been at Ross County now. Hammy's just been in, but listen, only time will tell, Si.
I think what you're kind of alluding to, Kenny, I think he's quite an impressive guy. Honestly, seeing you talk to people and all that. When I first, me and you met, me must have been going like that. Fucking, what we two are like, man. We're all the shit, by the way.
We're still like a grin, aren't we?
Aren't we? Aye, you know what I mean? Then you see a guy like Stuart Kettlewell, I think he ticks the box.
Is there an argument to that his last job he did get sacked, bottom of the league with Ross County?
But it was a funny situation, wasn't it, up there, because it was the dual management.
No, I think the dual management.
That ended the season.
Aye, was it?
Showed the other guy was actually better.
Nah.
Should have appointed Fergie instead.
Fergie, aye.
Stephen Ferguson, wasn't it?
They should have more Fergie's involved there, up there. No, Kenny just says it. I just like it. I've met him. Spent an afternoon, but I says I just think he's a right fit for Motherwell at the moment.
It's all right now.
He thinks everyone on the radio is brilliant. Didn't he? Was wanting to really get the Rangers job.
I don't get a job.
I don't hear him saying the same about us in other programmes, Stu. Don't hear him saying the same about
He's
us.
wanting Richard Gordon to get the Aberdeen job, isn't he? Just loves guys on BBC Radio.
By the way, what a massive, and by the way, on the sheet, enormous game.
This could be the biggest
Ross
game.
County
It's an
Dundee
enormous
United,
game.
Kenny.
Like, we turn the
How do you
sheet
see
there.
this going?
Listen, the bottom 4 are playing against each other.
Amazing.
It's a brilliant weekend. It really is. And this, again, it's Dundee United. I mean, Fox has got a big backing for the owner off the back of the AGM, that they're not looking to make change and things, which for me, you know, see when they appointed Tam Courts, I actually say I like the way they're going about their business. They've made a decision, they're standing by it. They've got a level of success by getting 4th last year, and they're giving the manager a bit of time. Well, they've said they're going to, I mean, it remains to be seen if he does.
Yeah.
But he's going to get the opportunity to salvage it and keep the team in the league. I like that, because I think it doesn't guarantee success, but I think time and a bit of stability and continuity, it's going to give you a better chance of actually achieving something, just kind of quick fire, getting rid of managers all the time. So I did like that. It's a huge game. Listen, not just for Foxy, for Big Malky as well. Down at the bottom of the league, it's 3 points, man. 3 points is needed for both teams. It really is.
Do you think they'll be playing out for the back? That game?
Listen,
That's getting leathered, isn't it?
That goalie's still kidding on, he's injured. That was the worst thing about it, wasn't it?
the ball
Injured!
See when the pressure's on, that's it, innit? That playing out for the back, you know that. Nah, let's get the ball forward. Let's win the second, boys.
But you even seen at the Liverpool Real Madrid game. Hampden's the best players, you know. That's the best players in the world.
Liverpool defender.
That was crazy.
Mate, did you not see late last night, Sport Bible, saying that Klopp's close to
I know, I see
going?
it. I'm not having it though. I'm not
I
having
would
it.
rather give Klopp the time to rebuild that team because certain players, but
Carragher's coming out the slot and Van Dijk.
And he's seen his
I bet
specs
I was
back
going to be
on.
Carragher like
Hey,
that.
it's all been downhill since he took his specs
aye, and
back.
get the fake teeth.
And he needs to go back to being specky,
Get
didn't
in
he?
Real
there.
teeth.
Get
Got the fake
get your
teeth.
eye. Get the specs back on. Take the eyes out and get back to get back to basics. You know what I mean? Get back to basics.
Right, just on the Ross County Dundee United, what it would not be a nervy encounter. Can you see a clear winner in this game? No.
I don't think you can predict that. Nah, you couldn't predict it. I mean,
Who would be your favourites in the
Ross
game?
County, I fancy.
Ross
'cause at home.
County. I would go with County. I don't
I
know about you.
would tend to go for
They're at
County as
home.
well, I think. Aye.
They've got they brought in the two boys up top as well, Brophy
And
Murray
Murray.
as well, and
And you've got Big Malky as well. Who's
Aye.
been over
He's
the
a
course
good
of
man,
distance.
aye.
He's managed
You'll
at the
always
top
say that.
level,
He's
you
a
know. So I
good
just think
manager.
he'll have his team. They'll know the importance of this game.
just
And it looks like United will have a young goalie in as well. I think the
I mean,
goalie's
that's a
still in there.
disastrous situation for them.
Isn't
It
it?
really is.
They got rid of the other boy in January
Yep.
as well, sub goalie.
Yeah.
But the young boy went to Peterhead at the start of the season. I heard good things about him, boy Newman.
It's just a bit
But it's a
of
different
bastard
sort of
identity,
pressure, isn't it?
innit?
Of course it is. Yeah.
Peterhead, days gone by.
Somebody take that fucking beer off me, man. What are you talking about? Right, Aberdeen Levy. Kenny's old team. Oh, your old teammate Barry
old
Robson.
teammate, what
Did you
a
always see
guy.
Robbo going into him? He was that type, wasn't he?
Listen, he wanted to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and he's. I mean, he loves fit, but he's bided his time. You know, he's served his apprenticeship.
Aye,
I mean, how
definitely.
long's he been there now?
Yeah.
Must be 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Probably he's been up there. By the way, definitely would have been wanting it every single time it came available. That's for sure. Because and see the thing about Robbo, you were saying about some players earlier. Robbo's got a bit about him.
He backs
You
himself.
know, he'll
Robbo,
back
doesn't he?
himself.
Yeah.
He's confident and he can do the job. And he stepped in. No great result first game. Good result the second game. He's again. It was always going to be a tough ask on Saturday going to Parkhead, but it's I wish him all the best because I think he has served his time. If he gets the opportunity, which I'm not sure he will, but if he gets it to the end of the season, it's his chance because they can still finish fourth.
What would it take for him to get the job? Fourth?
If he gets
finish
fourth, I still don't think it guarantees him it, but what it does, it gives him a hell of a
Very good
chance to
chance.
actually get in it because if he can get fourth off the back of Aberdeen last season and where they've been floating about this season, but doing it 10th at some points this season, if he can get the results between now and the end of the season to get fourth, then it would
You
maybe
think
be
they're
harsh
capable of
not to
getting
get it.
fourth?
Aye, maybe the players have got at their disposal. A lovely guy. Who you're talking about? He was in the
Is
house.
this another guy that's been on the radio?
No, that's
No,
not.
Robbo's not made it.
No,
He
he's
was
not
in the
on
house
the
with
radio.
Barry. When
Right, so because you knew him as a kid.
Aye,
Because as a kid he was
Aye.
in the house at 15, 16-year-old. Barry was nicking about with him and he got that bad injury. But I was listening to him last week on the radio and by the way, confident and I love seeing that, the guys. You
Was
know.
he? Is he talking himself up?
He wasn't like, oh aye, but he's matured and all that and it's lovely to see that.
Aye.
You know, when you see guys for what I remember him as a young boy, it's like big Lee McCullough, no? In the house and all that. You know, big shy guys and all that, wouldn't they say boo? And then you see them in
they're animals.
front of the eye. And what, it's nice, innit? It's nice to see that. You know, where they are in their I'm getting a bit sentimental then. But it is, what I'm trying to say, it's nice to see guys getting on and doing
well.
really well and you can sit back and go, by the way, I remember them when they were just wee boys.
Do you ever remember Alice from Emmerdale? No.
Alice.
Emmerdale?
Just double.
What, a woman?
Fuck, where's that come from?
See, Barry Robson was he an animal in training? But like,
Dirty bastard.
but I mean, vocally, seen a dressing room, would he talk in a dressing room?
Good player.
He was one of them when he came to Celtic. Usually he would sometimes get like a Mark Wilson would come by Dundee United. They'd be shy, wouldn't they? That was me just looking fair as a
No,
young
aye,
boy.
aye.
But he just came in first day, mate. He was like,
All the
I
brass.
deserve to be, I belong here.
Oleg's the only guy I've ever seen that fouls you whilst he's on the ball.
He's
Like he's
running
got
and he's elbowing
because
you.
he's not that quick. He's just his arms are there, and his legs. He's kicking. He's actually getting free kicks away whilst he's got the ball.
Was he
He's,
vocal in the dressing room?
Uh-huh. Wasn't he?
Strong character. He's a strong character. You know, he's got the mentality to be a manager. That's for sure.
Did you ever see any arguments with him in the dressing room?
Yeah, I used to have a couple of running back when we were against each other, and then we ended up in Vancouver together.
Oh, did you?
We ended up in Vancouver together for 6 months. Before again they had to get rid of him because he was too vocal. It was he never done anything wrong or anything, but he just puts demands on people. You know, puts demands on people, and it doesn't quite work across there. You know, but
done well for Celtic, didn't he? Remember when he came in?
He's honestly
big games. He was
really good. Played Scotland international as well. Played one with Scotland as well. Really good player. Had to build himself back up as well for the lower levels to get back to obviously playing Champions League for Celtic and international football. So what a job he done.
Tasty that with him and Martin outside.
That could be a few running battles there.
I like that.
Him and me Hartley came into centre midfield, didn't they?
That team,
season,
because Celtic were away behind that season, and then went on an unbelievable run. I think they played Rangers. Was that not
Did Robbo no smash Daly? One of the games, Christian Daly, wasn't it?
3 seconds into the game.
So would you think Paul Hartley? What do you remember him as what?
He used to drive
type of
me in.
player? What type of player?
Oh, he was a box to box, wasn't he, at Hearts?
No, because when he started out.
Right, sorry.
No, because what I'm going to say, no, because he was a winger. He was a winger.
But he was a box at Hearts, wasn't he?
And he changed his game, and that's what I...
Oh wait, no.
What type of player was Paul Hartley box to box?
No, come on, because and then he changed his game. And he became that box player. But I remember him.
Alright, so why did your question should have been what type of player was Paul Hartley when he was young? And I would say he was a winger then. But you say to me, what would you say Paul Hartley?
You okay?
You like the question and got wrong.
Maybe I was watching the other day.
He lined you up for that.
He did, didn't he? He was what I do, is it, wasn't he?
Do you know what I watched the other day? All the best tackles of the Celtic Rangers games during the years.
But just best tackles.
Right.
Do you know I watched the best football?
No, because
that's a Scottish mentality. I watched the best tackles for the.
I watched. I think it was a replay. It was Slaney. It was back to about. It was at 1985-86, and there was a clip. You've been playing with me. It'd been 5v5 because of the tackles. Because they've been sending daft and all that. It's like the tackles that used to go.
Fake football,
were ridiculous, man.
Fake football, mate. I'm telling you. Graham Souness used to do pass backs for the halfway line. Go and pick it up. Fake, mate.
Never said that.
Football should be scrapped for 19. When did the back pass stop?
Aye, didn't he say that when he interviewed Souness at Hyde? He didn't open his mouth in there.
See, I should get a cross through it. See, football up to the back pass should get a cross through it.
It was brutal. There you go. There's a word. It was brutal back in the day.
Brilliant. I'll tell you,
brutal but brilliant. There you go.
Because Vinnie Jones played in the Premier League, mate. Tells you everything about football back then.
But you could say Harry Maguire, I know.
No, Harry Maguire's a good player, mate.
So with Big Vinny.
Technically.
Big Vinny outstanding. No, but I'll tell you, see, watching back the games, it's just, it is
mad,
absolutely incredible. Some of the, even, I mean, I'm talking about the tackles, but the goals that went in, the stand. My word, what an incredible fixture it really is.
Check the rivalry with the players, it's not the same.
I don't like, that's the one I don't like.
Back in the day it was brilliant, man. You could tell the players hated each other.
Aye.
Thompson, I'm talking about Sutton and Tom was hating.
So there's a word, I'm fucking spitting on. Right, so there's a word you use, hate, right. Aye, own the park, because you want to win. Of course you do. See, half the park. Brand new.
No, that
brand
start
new.
era.
Kenny
Rickson and Tomo, remember the fireworks through the letterbox?
Listen, there's always some of them. There's always some of them that'll just no happen. They just don't know that they're not going to get on, and that will probably do hate each other. But no.
Can you name a Celtic player that you just didn't like?
I know what he doesn't like, but I'll not say.
I go on great with him.
I love it. I love the battles.
I'll tell you, since you go back to the Oleg one, Barry Robson, like we didn't get on at all, me and Oleg and stuff like that. Like, was one day right at the start.
Why did you not? Because the Celtic Rangers thing?
No, it was just because I think the characters just never matched up, and I thought you just got too much to say for yourself. Playing for Inverness. So I was wanting to start a game, I might be too late for that, and I was so angry, I was raging, I was ready to do him, and because I went, poked him in the face. I'm like, right, I ended up poking him in the cheek. That's brilliant.
Kenny, have you ever been poked? I'm sure you have been poked before one of your gigs. So you're poking him by the way. You've got a lot of love in the bed.
Look at these two, man.
Yeah.
I bet his hands are sweaty. Gary, are they sweaty?
They're alright, aren't they? Moist.
Is that funny handshake you're giving me?
He's got a bit of Barry Robson about him. Got a bit of Barry Robson.
Tell you, take an Alice Hammerdale. Type it in now, see. Alice Emma.
Right, and you take this away.
No, so I remember we won the league at Murray Park and me and Flecky had a battle.
Who did? Who won the league at Money Park?
Celtic 19s.
Doesn't count as a league.
Does it not? Well, Flecky was playing, me and Flecky chased me back and he grabbed my shorts down. It was just a battle, but I fucking get him down.
Oh, I seen your arse the other night. Horrendous.
I was a bad arse. Like, usually my arse is good, but I've
You get a spotty arse?
People said I had a spotty arse, but I've not.
I don't.
I wish my spots were on my arse rather than my face.
Oh my god. What's your eyes? Not bad. That is a bit like Barry Robson. Right, come on, what water?
Just he said if I got a spotty arse, but I said I would rather.
There was a couple. There was a couple.
I would rather they went on my arse rather than my cooting.
I know, that's a good point.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't mind this spotty arse, don't you know?
No.
Anyway, we're going to go into the cooting now, lads. Alright, I'm going to go with. I can't just change allegiances because Kenny's one. I'm going to go with you, Dale. Alright, mate. Uncle Dale. Here we go. Aberdeen, Livy.
Aberdeen, Livy. I'm going to go with Aberdeen. Yes, aye.
Okay.
Good players. Right, sorry.
Ross County, Dundee United.
I'm going to go with Ross County.
Brilliant.
Aye, I know what that. How do you call that?
Short?
game?
Is it think it'll be tight or think Ross County could come out there?
Very tight. But I just think Ross County. I think what Malky's done. They brought in, they needed goal scorers, up top, and I think they've got them in Brophy and Murray, and they've got obviously the guys that were already there.
Right, okay, Kelly Motherwell. Motherwell.
And we're talking about Stuart and all that. I think this could be a mad one. I think Kelly will win that.
Did Vassell get his ban overturned?
Didn't
he not?
Strong at home. Really strong at home.
Aye.
Did Vassell get his ban? It's not overturned. Big miss. Vassell.
And Kenny's just saying that. Kilmarnock are very good at home. Their away forms extremely poor. I think Kelly will just edge it. You know that? But all the best to Stuart. Lovely guy.
And then here we go.
I think he's in his
But then again, he's up against the
guy.
most handsomest man in Scottish football.
Who, Dell?
Wow.
You ready?
That's great, didn't he?
Now, I know we have spoken about it, I know you've gave your thing, but I'm going to ask you.
You know doing St John's and St Mirren?
I'm going to leave that one for you.
And I would just do the format.
Are we talking about Sunday game? We talking about that Sunday game?
That's rubbish.
Kicking
Yeah,
off.
that's
What
Just
time?
ask them 5 this week, on you.
What time's that kick off?
St Johnstone, St Mirren.
St Johnstone, St Mirren. St Mirren. I'm going to go with St Mirren. I like.
That's a draw for me.
Here's one for you, 4 draws. 4 draws this weekend.
No,
No bad shit, that.
That isn't a bad shout.
I'm really on that.
I can't
I thought you were
temper
going to that Celtic
Can't
Rangers.
bet.
There you go, he
Right,
remembers the Grosvenor offer, that's why he's the best pundit of it. Right, well, you want to ask him Celtic Rangers now?
Celtic Rangers.
Score.
Because if somebody's put a bet on the
3-2,
new...
I've already said that.
attendance
I
as
think
well.
there's going to be
Attendance.
goals. Attendance. Well, what does Hampden
To the
want?
man.
By the way, can I just say, I don't like Hampden.
I do.
You,
A lot of people don't.
I thought we were going to get to finish a show and you've just opened up another...
No,
Can't
let's go. No, full house. 3-2 Rangers.
Why do you like Hampden?
I love Hampden.
I just don't. I don't.
A lot of players say that though.
It's not my cup of tea. I
Love
don't
it.
know. It's just. I mean, Kenny, I played there a few times in big games and that. It's
What the atmosphere like
not a
that?
football stadium. I like when it's.
Cause the
Right.
track.
I
Remember Bert Cotton's got
see, you
Hampden?
think about Ibrox, you think about Ibrox, Parkhead, Tynecastle, even Easter Road. Is it Easter Road? I don't know what it's called. Brilliant grunge, right on top of you. I don't like Hampden.
There's just been so many magical moments at Hampden though.
But what is it called now? Because
Easter
you're
Road,
changed. Aye.
Kenny,
I took
you
my
must
boy
love.
I took my boy to Tynecastle, he loved it.
Did you, mate?
Loved
Kenny,
that atmosphere.
Is that
I
not a
loved it.
proper football stadium? Right on top of you.
Kenny, did you love Hampden?
I liked it, mate.
Did you?
Yeah. Aye.
Some
That might be because Kenny might have good memories for Hampden.
Bad ones as well, right enough. But
right.
I enjoyed playing there, to be fair. Club or country, really enjoyed it.
Aye.
I know that the behind the goal, you're miles away from it, no, but I always liked that.
Right, Coop and Kerry, Aberdeen Livy.
Aberdeen.
Comfortable?
No, it'll be tight. It's never going to be comfy against Davies,
All the best,
Livingston,
Dave.
but I think Aberdeen will just nick it.
Ross County versus Dundee United.
Ross County, again, very tight, edgy, nervy. Maybe not a lot of good football played, but Ross County will just nick it.
St Johnstone v St Mirren.
Draw. I think a draw will be enough
Right,
for St
fair.
Johnstone just to keep them where they're at. They've kind of pulled themselves away from the relegation with that win last week, so it just keeps them where they're at.
And Kelly Motherwell.
And I think it'll be a draw as well. I'm going draw.
And Celtic
Not quite
Rangers
four.
are going 1-1.
I'm
2
going
extra time.
Rangers, yeah.
Going to wrap
Really,
this up
really
here.
tight.
Last question, because we know that time and it's a cracker. You pick a five-a-side team and it needs to be mixed Celtic and Rangers best players you played with.
Five-a-side, played with?
Played it all.
Oh,
Great question.
question, yeah.
Goalkeeper for
crazy,
players. You don't
innit?
put yourself in, it's just so we get an
Yeah,
extra.
goalkeeper, McGregor.
Over
So is
Boric,
it, and 4 outfield?
Aye.
4 outfield, I'll go... Oh...
That's tough for you.
That's
by the
really
way.
tough, aye.
Aye, go on.
Rangers,
Nakamura's
2
got to be in it
Rangers.
now.
Sure, Barry's got to be in that.
Nakamura's got
Aye,
to be in
Barry's
it.
got to be in it. Aye.
And... Naka, we'll
Great
go
balance,
Naka.
that Ferguson and Nakamura.
We need a defender. We're going to go...
Caldwell.
Caldwell could play, mate.
No, I
I'm
know,
telling
look
you.
at me, he's signing the ball.
I'm going to go the big striker up top, Boydie, to score goals. And because they two will just feed him for fun. So we'll need a Celtic defender. Aye, we'll go Gaz
I
Caldwell.
wouldn't fish Chris. I wouldn't fish.
Caldwell be good fives.
We'll go Gaz Caldwell.
Kenny Miller, great to have him back in it. Superb.
Yeah,
Dale,
cheers,
what a
boys.
man.